can it be that this was only your second speech? I mean, you're just, you really have a presence when you're up here. So I've broken this down into, I guess I'm going to talk about what you wanted to work on. I'm going to talk about some positives, talk about some negatives, and then summarize everything. You said, hey, Doug, first off, I want to have less awes, right? So we're going to get into that here in a second. I want to be less fidgety in front of the group is what you said. And I want to have some really strong eye contact. And team, I have to tell you first off, what he sent me, look at all that paperwork on the desk over there. He just inundated me with paperwork last night with all the things that he wanted to work on. Somehow he navigated the complex software that we have now and printed off the evaluation form. I mean, he had everything. So it was a really job well done there. So the positives, without question, you take a lot of pride in your appearance. I mean, put together, you got the sweater on. I mean, that says a lot, and that doesn't take a lot of effort, right? If you just do that before you speak to a group, you're already setting so much positivity right there. So you always do a really nice job of that. And again, you were very organized with your notes, right? You had everything laid out. Like I talked about earlier, all the notes and the preparation that you put in. What I liked about your presentation too is you put a lot of effort into your stories, right? We think about the story, I probably have the name wrong, where the Beatles went, you know, the Oz or whatever it was called. And you know, you also had the wedding story too. So in the wedding story, you had all the pictures, you know, pointing up to the stars and the intertwining stars and so forth. You really brought your points home there. Now, things to work on. Unfortunately, there was a lot of Oz, but you know, obviously I have that problem too. But you just have to work through it, and I think you work through it through repetition and thinking about it a little bit, and you know, preparation takes care of a lot of those things. I would recommend also that you lose the notes, right? I could tell, I don't know what software program there, maybe you had Evernote or whatever, but you are so gifted, and on top of that, you have a dangerous combination. You're gifted, and plus you're willing to put the time in. When you put those two things together, that's a really strong deal. So you knew the stories inside and out, so just speak from the heart next time you're up here. No need to be looking down at your phone. And also I have in there, you know, walk into the room a little bit and pull us in and bring the point home there. No need for the stories. I can see the green card up there. So just amazing. Can this be speech number 2? This seems like speech number 10. So fantastic job. And just stick to it. It's great to have you in the group. Thank you, everybody.